I love to read a book and be absorbed in words to escape.
Hello again, booktubing friends. I thought I'd do one more video for today, and it's not actually, strictly speaking, a tag. In fact, it's a Renee Asks You video in which I want to encourage discussion and hopefully get lots of video responses. So if you feel the need to respond to what is being discussed today, please do make a video response and link it, and we'll have a collective celebration thing. Because today we're just going to be talking about something that I'm sure will make you all smile and bring warm and fuzzy feels to your heart, and that is our ideal home library. I'm sure we all like to browse what could be considered book porn or bookshelf porn. I love to Google image home libraries and see what people do and how they design them, how they set them up, where they place them in their house, if there's colour coordination, which always makes me happy because I'm OCD, and whether or not there's like lounges set up, what the feel is that these libraries give off, if there's levels, if there's ladders, because as we all probably love Beauty and the Beast and the fact she has ladders that she gets to swing across. Who doesn't love a ladder on a bookshelf? If there's like little staircases up to different turrets, what we love about home libraries, if we could envision our perfect one that we could have in our own house, what would it be? So yeah, that's the kind of questions I'm going to be asking you. You can tell me, where would you set up your ideal home library in your house? Where in the house would you want to place it? How would you set up the room itself? Like, I guess, like feng shui kind of speak, like where would you place things? How would you categorize the books within the room? Would you want to do things by genre? Would you want to try and color coordinate? Would you want to separate the paperbacks from the hardbacks? How would you be rocking that? Would you want just one room or several? Perhaps spaced throughout the house for different kinds of books? Would you want it to be a private thing, so just your own personal home library, or would you share it with other books from other members of your family, that kind of thing? Would it be your own, or like a shared common kind of room? Would it be an office as well as like a reading space? So, you know, would you have your computer and your desk and that kind of stuff going on in the room as well, or do you just want it as a space reserved solely for reading? Would you want it different levels? Would you want to ideally have some stairs to go up and climb in? Would you want little nooks and crannies? How would you construct your ideal home library? I'd love to know. It's one of the happy places that I go to in my mind when I need to cheer myself up, or if I'm just needing a tiny bit of sanity and peace of mind on a stressful day or something, or in a stressful situation. I'm not afraid to admit that I just envision myself in my dream home library and pretend that I'm happy and relaxed. What's my ideal home library, you may ask? Because I'm selfish, I would actually like it just to be my own room. I would like some windows. I think we need at least one good window to let in like natural light and also fresh air and stuff. I think I would actually like some levels. Maybe only need just the two. I don't think I need to get too extravagant, but I think mainly just because I want an excuse to have a ladder to swing across. I would definitely organise things in terms of genre, because that's how I like them set up. I don't think I'd be any really too specific aside from that. I think I just want genre and subgenres to be kind of placed together, because that's how I roll. I might try and, it's mainly just the idea of having the space in which to do things the way you would really like to. I'd probably try and alphabeticalize the titles. I just don't really have the luxury of doing that in my room at the moment. I would love at least 2 nice, really comfy couches with pillows and such. There'd need to be a really comfy rug on the floor, probably a fireplace, also air conditioning for when it's summertime, and good thick curtains probably to cover up if it's getting really hot in summer or something. I don't know if I'd want any distractions in terms of other forms of entertainment to be within the room. I don't know if I'd want a TV or a radio or a computer or anything in there, so I probably wouldn't make it a home office kind of situation. That would probably be a separate room. I'm just envisioning a huge house for myself here when I speak of this. But I would certainly, yeah, want at least 2 couches and probably one really comfy just solo seat and a fireplace. I'd like the walls to have kind of like how Borders did. A few of the Borders that I used to go to in and around my city had lots of like literary quotes on the walls, so I think I'd like a few of those here and there, maybe pictures of like portraits and stuff of authors I really admire. pictures, you know, pertaining to literature or to certain books or characters or something. I'd like it just to be completely like a room dedicated to the wonder and love of books. I probably didn't describe it all that well, but I'll certainly put in the doobly-doo, I will stuff a lot of pictures in my pants of home library images that I really love, that I think are awesome and nifty. I would love to know what kind of home library you would love to have. That's all for now. Hope you all have a lovely day or evening. Goodbye.